Favorite
Boom. Got myself. Remember, I told you around this point, and both of you better delete that.
I'm surprised that doesn't happen more often.
Yeah. 5%.
We're supposed to sign a waiver, but he doesn't have anybody sign it.
You didn't sign a waiver?
I've never signed a waiver.
Oh, man.
Everybody else signed a waiver?
I signed it.
You did? I'm suing. Are we recording? Sure. That's the intro. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
Children of
welcome
the
to episode
Trenches.
36, might be 37, of the Children of the Trenches podcast with your host, Anthony Finhess, and my amazing co-host. I did a compliment.
And Jaivion, Professor Cardinal.
And today, we have a very special guest. You want to introduce yourself? Because nobody knows how to say your last name.
We've been through this. Mark Matsumoto.
Matsumoto.
Mark is the owner of the BioMechanics gym, who pretty much trains all of us. Trains Jaivion, trains me, trains Ashton. And yeah, so first I wanted to just get into your mixed martial arts career. I want to start off because you were an MMA fighter first, right?
Yeah.
So first, what drawn you to mixed martial arts? When did you start fighting?
Let's see. Went to one of those LA boxing gyms. I was like 18. Got popped in the mouth, blood everywhere, and I was like, I like this.
This is for me.
This is it. This is it. And I had this little, like 16-year-old kid choke me out. And I was like,
at the same gym.
Same gym. Everything bad that went bad, and I was like, I like this.
How old were you then?
I was 18.
18.
I'm gonna say 16, but he was probably 13.
You gotta make the story sound a little better.
He was choking me out. He was totally choking me out.
But I think that's the thing about like combat sports. Like, in order to learn and grow, like, you gotta get your ass whipped.
Yeah.
You gotta get beat the fuck up.
Totally.
You know.
Totally.
And from there, you pretty much decided, like how you said, I liked it. And then, so how long did it take for you to actually start fighting and go pro? How long were you training before you hopped in the octagon?
Trained forever, but I did a couple like amateur fights. But then I had to get like realistic, and I had to get a real job.
Right.
So then I became a union iron worker, and then I did that for like 10 years. And then I was like, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore.
Sounds very familiar.
Yeah. It was my last couple jobs. There was one where like I slid down the column at lunchtime, and I was like, I'm out of here. Man, we my 2 checks. And then I was like, all right, I still don't have a plan, so I got to get another job.
Yeah.
Then I got another job, and then I finally formed a plan where I was like, okay, I'm gonna start training people. And then the guys were cool, and they said, well, how about we'll just lay you off?
Mm.
So on my way out, I sold all my tools. I tried to even sell my boots, I think.
Everything.
Yeah, I was like, we'll put the nail in the coffin. Because, I'm never coming back.
Right.
You know?
I still have my tools.
Yeah, so you got to get rid of
I
them.
gotta get rid of the tools.
Because then you're gonna fall back on that when things get shaky.
Right.
You gotta get rid of those things.
Now, when you were training MMA, I can't sneeze. They can't sneeze.
You got Delta.
I got that DV.
That DV.
Yeah, I like to make it all comfortable. Nah, but so while you were training MMA, is that when you picked up the tactics from that you use in my biomechanics? Or because it's special type of workouts that you do. It's nothing like I've experienced or I've seen before.
Yeah, so I went pro after I quit, and then I was like, man, I'm old, I'm beat up. I was trying to do all these strength conditioning programs, and I was getting more beat up and more jacked up. I think I fractured my foot one time in the fight. First, I kicked the dude, and I felt it, and I was like, ooh, this don't feel good. And so I paused, waited, and then I cracked him, knocked him out.
Caught him.
He was done.
Yeah.
Caught him.
And I was like, you know what? After this, I was like, I need to change some things because
Right.
this ain't good.
Yeah.
It's not good at all. I made my foot worse than anything in the fight. It was 20 seconds I think the fight was.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, I gotta
First
change.
kick, boom, fractured, and you said, I'm not moving.
Yeah. I was like, I need to knock this guy out. Otherwise, this fight is not going to end well in my favor at all.
Not for real.
So then I searched out and I started looking at some stuff, and I saw these workouts, and I was like, oh, these look kind of cool. And then I met up with this lady. She's in Santa Monica, but she was from Texas at the time, so she came here to Orange County.
Right.
And then got a session with her, and I was like, wow, this is completely different than what I thought it was going to be.
Mm.
You guys do the movements, but maybe a couple of times I think I ran you guys through those things that are it's slow bass type things, but they feel like you're ripping your body apart.
Mm-hmm.
And so I did that. She put a pink band on me that really ruined my ego. And that was it. I was like, you know what? I'm going to start doing all this stuff.
So it started from pretty much physical, what is it called? And when you enter somebody, you got to go do physical
Therapy.
Yeah,
You
rehab.
start off like physical therapy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Just kind of took it from there.
And then how did you start getting to your own gym, or pretty much? So you experienced it that first time, and then you just did your research on it, and you learned it yourself, or?
Yeah, I kind of took what like she gave me and kind of just freaked it to like my own,
Yeah.
just because the fighting background. So there's a lot of similarities with the martial arts, any type of fighting style with that stuff. So I was able to kind of, this is kind of like that, and that's kind of like that.
So it's all really pretty much based on you just being creative and thinking about different ways to work the body, work different muscles, and things like that.
Right. And then so then I started working out at the gym in Seal Beach. And I looked like the crazy guy in there with my sticks. I think that's what they call him. The crazy guy with the sticks in there with the rubber bands all over him.
You probably got a couple of videos of Mark somewhere going viral. Like, what is this guy fucking doing? He's just fucking.
I think the recent one was where like the bands were all hooked to this guy and it just like drops the weights and he snaps up in the air. I'm like, that's next week's class.
Class.
Right there. So took it from there and I started training. I think you guys remember Gabe. He's like now the UFC fighter.
I probably wasn't around.
I think I know who you're talking
Yeah,
about.
he's been here. He's sparred a couple times.
Yeah,
He trains at the Body Shop over there.
Okay, yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
And so like he was like my first guy. He's like, all right, man, like I'll help you, right? Like he had a shoulder pain. He's supposed to have a surgery. And so I took him through some stuff. And he's like, man, like I feel good. He's hitting harder. Blah blah blah. He had surgery. He had to sit out for like 3 months. And he's like, you know what, dude? He's like, my shoulder felt better before the surgery. So then, word of mouth went around, and then I started building clientele. And then Corona happened, went to the beach / playground, and I was training people out of there. And then started doing things out of my house for a minute, and decided to open up my own gym.
Now, I'm going to ask the question that everybody wants to know. Maybe I'm just the only person who wants to know. Well, Gio, you might want to know too. We both might want to know this. How are you getting people taller through biomechanics? How are they growing?
Hess has grown a few inches.
I got up
I
there.
feel like he has too. I see that picture.
like it.
And I feel it.
One day I was
feel
like,
it.
are you out?
Yeah, like I had to tell him, like, bro, you're not gonna talk to me like I'm still the same height that I was, bro. Like I got a couple of inches, and you gonna show me you gonna talk to me with some
Right here
respect.
now, bro. Like, damn,
You gonna talk to me with some fucking respect. I slapped him the other day. I slapped the shit out of
You
him.
just slapped me. You just slapped me.
Gio, the ass
All right,
episode, did I
chill
slap the shit out of
Chill
him?
out.
Should I release the footage?
Bro, I think we should have released when I was boom, boom, boom.
No.
I had the middle of the
I
episode.
slammed him.
Middle of the episode.
I slammed him.
He could look. I'm in him, right? Bop, 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 mix him. Oh, cause
Look,
he had become the
snuck me.
biomechanic.
He snuck me while
He
I
had
was
to
sitting
become
down.
a biomechanic, so he didn't really have the what he needed.
That's true. That's true.
So look, the fight is over. He's like, all right, it's over. I'm going back to my seat. As I'm going back to sit down, he want to rush a nigga.
Forever get my lick back. Forever get my lick
But look,
back.
that's why I'm coming. That's why I'm starting to learn the jiu-jitsu.
Yeah,
so
he's
next
learning
time,
jiu-jitsu now. Yeah.
I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna lock his
I made
ass
him.
up.
That's how bad I whooped him.
I'm gonna lock his ass
I
up.
kicked his ass.
Now, boy, what is that about? Is that correction of the posture? What is that?
Yeah, correction of the posture / like decompression of the body. I always say like your fat folds on you. It's like we take those and we like lift them up, so that automatically the rest of the body goes with it. Yeah. See already, you're like, yeah, let me get rid of the fat folds real quick.
Yeah, no, I remember when you first started working with Ashton. Like after a few months in, you already seen the difference in his posture. Because Ashton being so young, you know what I'm saying, his posture was kind of, because he do a lot, he wear and tear on his body.
Yeah.
But we used to call him old man around the house, but now he's standing tall, all big, and
Yeah, he's
so
the black belt now, the group classes. Now.
no, really,
Yeah.
one of the OGs.
Yeah, so it's like you take the myofascia, like the fascia, like inside your body, and it has to start to get ripped apart. It's like connected from, we'll say, like your big toe all the way to like your right shoulder. So in order for you to grow, you got to pull those things apart. So if I'm just doing something here but nothing over there,
It's never worked.
it's not gonna work.
And you learned all this just from experiencing just Google.
Yeah,
When you start explaining everything and breaking everything down, it sounds like you went to school.
sounds like it, right?
Yeah.
But you guys gotta understand, I am dumb. I am dumb. So it amazes me that when I explain this to people and they don't understand it, and they go, "How is it my dumb ass gets?"
But
this?"
you know what I realized though? I realized when you become the expert in something, you can say anything and they still
Really?
believe you.
That's
Really?
true.
Because I don't know shit.
Yeah, that's true.
So whatever you would have told me, I would have believed you.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that for next month. I'm gonna be like, okay, we're gonna do like this. Hop over each other, rub each other's heads. They're just gonna start it all out.
Record it. They're gonna do it.
They're going to do it.
And then it's probably gonna take me about like 4 minutes to realize. Like, wait a second, he told me he was gonna do this shit on the podcast.
But see, then
I'm mid-temple rub. I'm like, wait a second.
I have clients too. Sometimes I'll mess with them a little bit, but like I'll put extra bands on them, and they're like, "Are you sure you're not trying to be funny right now?" But no, this is part of the process right here. You're gonna have all these bands on you, and you gotta just stand up tall for a second.
Right.
But I'll take pictures here. I'll videotape and stuff.
No, that's awesome. So, you want that one?
Got it.
Yeah. So pretty much, what was the process, the beginning process of building your clientele? Did you start off at a gym? Did you just strictly just start off just doing it yourself? Or?
Yeah, just start off at the gym, and then I had to do a lot of free clients. I had to just build it. Actually, had this one guy when I was training him before, doing like called like half-ass personal training, kind of like what some people do.
That's shade.
Yeah,
That's shade towards me.
You know, like when you steal other people's workouts.
Oh,
It's such a good workout. What's worse is it's the same day. I just got done doing his workout, and that same day I had a client doing the same exact thing.
Same thing.
2 hours in passed. As soon as I was doing it, I said, "Oh yeah, I'm taking this one." But whoever records and posts it first, that's who workout it belongs to.
Yeah.
So you stole my workout.
Yeah. We'll call it that.
I posted it first. No, I'm just kidding.
So it was this guy that I'm pretty sure I gave him like a herniated disc from the workouts we were doing before.
Oh shit.
And like he was like out, and I called him up. I was like, "Hey man, came across this new thing." I was like, "You want to come try it?" I was like, "Don't worry about it. Like it's on me." And then fixed him up, and he was like, "Man, like I feel good now." And so like I was like, "Okay, like this is where we're going with it." So a lot of older people at first, and then after Gabe, some like athletes were starting to be like, "This guy's really kicking our ass now at the gym." And so what is it he's doing that's different from what I'm doing?
Right.
So I mean, basically, I still feel like you're able to do like some of the old school stuff, like the deadlifts, the squats, but it has to be with like new intentions. Like anybody who just does this, like if I keep doing stuff like this, picking the weights up, it's like gonna keep doing this to my body.
Right.
If I don't know how to hold it properly, then it's just gonna be killing me. It's gonna drain me at the end of the day.
So what workouts are that pretty much like people do every day, strength and conditioning, that are pretty much useless for combat sports, or just useless for just the functioning of your body in general?
I think
That you would not recommend.
mechanics.
yeah, I think heavy loaded squats are pretty bad. I think those are pretty bad. When you put the barbell behind the behind the head thing.
Yeah.
Because I mean, think about it, right? If I got all this weight and it's doing this to me,
Mm-hmm.
if you guys are boxing, we're already in this normal position.
Right.
And if I keep making it worse, now I'm gonna start to look like that 80-year-old man that's walking on the streets.
Messing your back up.
Yeah, and then so it's pretty much like you're getting strong legs, but now you're just ruining the top part of you, and then now you're folding, and then it's harder to breathe, and you get more fatigued.
Yeah. And I noticed you really don't use heavy weights at all. You use like 15 pounds, maybe 20 pounds.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do a 20 pound.
Yeah.
You know.
I think 30 is like the biggest we go. You guys ever seen that one dude I train? He's like swole on swole.
He does 30.
He does 30. He's the whole reason about 30s.
I'm coming from.
Yeah, he comes from.
I'm not even gonna hit my head this time.
I think he was like 5'8" too. Now he's like 6'5". So. Got him.
Got him.
Got him. Now, when you receive athletes, does it matter on what athlete they do to like so you can
What
kind
athlete? What sport they do?
I mean, what sport they do? Excuse me. What sport they do? Bro, be quiet, man.
They do.
Bro, let me talk how I talk. How you know that ain't my lingo?
All right, go ahead.
What athlete they do? Do you modify, your workouts to that specific athlete?
Yeah, totally. Because I got softball players, baseball players,
Mhm.
the fighters. Had some gymnasts before, so yeah, everything's kind of the same, but then you gotta mold it to what it is.
Okay.
And that's where the creativity comes in.
Right, yeah, that's the fun part.
Yeah.
You get so good at it sometimes it just bores you, so you gotta have fun with it.
Gotta keep having fun with it.
There's this one ab workout that he's fucking like, you know the one where you.
Yeah, he's never been there, so he doesn't know. He has no idea. He's stuck playing tic-tac-toe.
I have been. I have. What do you mean?
It's one workout where he fucking. It's pretty much a killer ab workout.
I come every morning. You're not there.
Yeah, I come every.
Come every.
I come every.
Abraham.
No, did I ask you where did you get it from, or what, or how did that conversation come about?
Yeah, so I think maybe it was the night before. So we've been doing these video shoots with Jen, creating like this Richard Simmons, Donna Summers type workout program.
Yeah, he has the fucking wig and everything.
Yeah, leotard, everything going right. So it's like a 4-week program. And so like this is the first time me ever doing this, and so it's been beginner, intermediate, and advanced workouts. So there's 3 of us right there. We're all doing different workouts, but it's a follow along program. And then we finish that, and then Jen's like, "Okay, you got to do your abs now." And I'm running out of abs to do because this is a 4-week program, right? And so I was like, "All right, let me think about this." And then I just came up with that one. I was like, "You know what? This is actually pretty good." Yeah, right on the spot. But it was actually good because it actually
hurts.
It hurts and it lengthens your abs, and so that's what you want. It's pretty good.
And it's like pretty much.
Let's demonstrate. Let's move the mics.
Move the mic real quick. Man.
Let's demonstrate. We got a live demonstration, right? Anthony Finhess Hess.
I move my mic and they still hear me perfectly fine.
Now I can't even play it as a technical difficulty.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Hess.
It's on there.
Yes.
So you lay on your back, right? You got like a weight, right? And then pretty much this elbow has to come to this knee, and then you stretch it out, and then you just come back and you stretch it out.
So you're doing it right.
You're doing it right. I mean, there's little.
There's little kinks, right?
Yeah,
You got
little kinks.
How many you want?
Well, I ain't doing anything. That thing's
Nah,
hard.
but you yeah, I thought that was crazy because I'm over here thinking like, man, this guy's a fucking genius. Like, how did he? You feel me? He's like, oh yeah, I just came with this on the spot. I just randomly thought about this. So, what, as far as the video, YouTube video series, what inspired you to do that?
Just because I always get hit up from like these people from like the UK, Australia, like Singapore.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, hey man, I can't train with you. I can't do online with you because time doesn't work out or money costs, whatever. You got any programs? And I'm like, no. And then I came to it with Jen, and then she's like, let's just make a workout thing.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking of it more of like maybe like 10 exercises. Like I'm just gonna tell the person what to do.
Mm-hmm. Oh no.
And then she's like, oh no, you have to do it, yeah.
Not with Jen.
Not with Jen.
And so the first day,
Jen is a visionary.
yes, very good.
Jen from episode 3?
Episode 3.
So we're talking about Jen
One,
from
two,
episode 3, maybe 3 or 4.
Maybe 3 or 4.
We go play it.
Beginning.
It's gonna be a link somewhere in the bio. How about that one?
So she's like, no, you got to do these workouts.
Right.
And like my hair was done, right? And I was like, oh, I feel good. I'm just gonna sit here and talk and play the game, right? And I was like, crap, I got to do these workouts.
You got a fresh cut?
Fresh cut.
Fresh cut.
And I was dripping in sweat because it's back-to-back workouts. We try to do like 3 hours in, so it's 45 minutes, 15 minutes abs, break, do it again, and then do it again. Try to do it from like 8 to 12 is what we try to do it to. Because, yeah, it's just what you got to do.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, that's how that all came about. Was she just said, we're going to do it like this. And so, yeah. So we got 3 hours left. We're supposed to finish actually tonight.
Tonight.
We'll see. There's
And
been a lot of plagues and curses upon the whole video.
Are you going to post clips on YouTube and then sell all the videos as a package online?
Yes, for like
That's
a monthly membership thing.
That's awesome.
Okay.
This is, you can do the beginners maybe the first month.
Right.
Maybe do the intermediate. I think I actually like pointed you out too on there.
What I said?
I had like the little toy bat. I was like, just in case you hit your head with this hard club, use one of these soft ones right here.
Alright, so this is the second head hitting reference. I hit my head before with one of the fucking. We're gonna post a video somewhere on them.
It's really good. I keep it in the archive.
I hit my head. No, but I think that's a great idea because like right now you're putting in the work, but after, like how you said, this week or next week, it's pretty much going to be completely passive for you. The sales are going to roll in. You're not going to have to do anything unless it's time to, make a new set of videos.
Yeah.
But I think that's a great idea.
Let's take it back a little bit. So now, when you first started, you came. Well, I'm not sure if you came up with the name. That's why I want you to kind of get more into it. But you were referred to. Your workouts referred to as functional patterns.
Right.
And as time grew on, you made the switch to my BioMechanics, and I just want you to, kind of explain the process of that.
Do you guys still call me FP around here? That's what I was hearing.
Nah, we call you BM.
Alright, cool. just wanted to make sure.
Jaivion calls you baby mama BM.
BM.
I call you Mark.
I call you BM.
Baby mama.
BM.
He calls you baby mama.
BM. I'm about to go to BM. I'm about to go see BM.
Yeah, so I got started with their system, and the guy that started it, he's a genius. I don't know if you guys seen him before. He's a genius. Like, just
maybe I see like it's like little sponsored ads on my Instagram and come up.
I did one of his courses that was in Kauai. It was like a week long. It was
Leonard.
Huh?
Leonard.
Kauai. He's very
Leonard.
uncultured. He doesn't.
Hawaii.
It's in Hawaii.
Can't drive there. You gotta fly there.
I know.
You're not. You got 2% Polynesian.
No, I'm like.
Not even 2%.
I don't even know the percent. I don't even know the percentage. But I know I'm more than 2.
Javion's one of those females in the hood who got a little bit of, actually, I'm black, Mexican, Polynesian, white, Asian. Like, girl, you are black. You ain't all this shit. I think everybody had that girl in their neighborhood.
Yeah. So yeah, there was that seminar over there in Kauai. That island sucks, by the way. I mean, it's alright, but it's not my favorite island at all. Too many mosquitoes, man.
Yeah.
They don't even leave you alone at the beach. If you're on the sand, like that should be like neutral.
Yeah.
But they still come and get you.
They wake up every day and choose violence.
Yes, every day.
Mosquitoes choose violence every day.
Every day.
Mosquito and wasp. Because wasps, what do wasps do? They don't collect honey. They don't benefit for the environment. Wasps just destroy.
Yeah.
Wasps don't do shit but
Wasps
fuck
do
shit
shit.
up. I think you should change your name to the Wasp.
Because I fucked shit up, huh?
The wasp and the Ant-Man. I like it.
Throw some little shade. Go ahead.
The wasp with the Ant-Man, that's funny.
I invited him on the show. He's funny.
So anyways, did that seminar thing. Things are cool, but like they require a lot out of you. They want you to do so many like posts. They even like got on me one time like about Ashton, and they're like, how come he's not following us? And I'm like, he's a grown man basically, like do whatever he wants with social media.
Right.
So they're very like, some people say it's culty. They're very
Sounds like a cult.
Yeah. So like if you don't abide by the rules, then like they'll start to ghost you, you know? So yeah, I started to notice that I started getting blocked, unfollowed, right, by certain people, and I was like, oh, so this is where we're taking it. And so then yeah, just kind of just cut my ties, I guess.
So,
there were some issues before too with some stuff that they had, but yeah, it went bad after that. Just people hang around with certain circles, and then they think they're that person, and then they become that person. And then I always tell people, I'm like, here's my gym dress. I got gloves and mouthpiece. Like,
pull up
anytime you want.
Pull up.
I don't have to talk about this anymore.
This foot is healed.
Smoke is free.
Yes, exactly. All day long over there.
Yeah.
All day long.
All day long. I mean, you saw it, right? Sparring my Jesus 5s over here at Jack.
Oh, no, really, for real.
He's sparring the slippers?
He's sparring the slippers.
Yeah?
And did good. Did good.
So Jesus walked on water, so Jesus
No,
5
really.
like mice.
Really?
I think I remember somebody saying, that guy got the blood of Christ in him. He's floating over there on water.
I remember one time I held mitts for him. Surprised the hell out of me.
Yeah? Power?
And he got popped.
It's the, what's the name?
It's
the BioMechanics.
BioMechanics.
That's it. Imagine if I actually trained like every day.
Yeah.
I'd probably be like back to fighting shape.
Alright.
People put the tips on Hess.
Yeah.
I can't put tips on you.
Shit, maybe.
Yeah, alright.
So then, yeah,
That was very helpful.
I just took it on. I just decided to just do my own thing, just started my own stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, now we're just running with it.
And honestly, I feel like that's one of those situations where you're kind of like, just fall into your purpose. Because, I mean, it probably was meant for you to do your own thing anyway from the jump, you know?
Yeah.
That probably introduced you to it. You know, you build your clients with that name or with that brand or whatever. But you couldn't, I don't know. You were going to church. But God probably meant for you to, you know, do this and do your own thing. And,
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I feel like certain people will leave your life in order for you to grow, or, you know, certain situations like that might happen. So, I mean, it's all working out for the best for you.
Yeah, you've outgrown that situation.
Yeah, big time. Trying to see what happens next. Thinking about getting a bigger spot or teaming up with some people.
Yeah, because it's getting kind of cramped in there.
It is getting very
That's why I hit
cramped.
my head. It was fucking, it was cramped. I don't have enough space.
Maybe in your body, like you're just unable to get that high, but I don't know.
It was crept in there, man. That's why I ain't my head. Nah, but that's good though.
And you guys, how did you guys get this thing started?
The podcast?
Yeah.
This here.
Oh man, so I came back to the sport of boxing. Me and only me, right? And no, so when I came back to the sport of boxing, me and Jaivion, because when we were young, I don't know if you know this, me and Jaivion didn't hang around that much.
No,
We weren't really that cool.
I didn't like this guy.
He was mad at me because I used to put tips on him all the time. At one point, me and Jaivion was the same size.
1 point.
At one point.
When are you gonna end this lie? You never put tips on me ever in your life.
At one point, me and Jaivion was the same
We were the
size.
same height. We
Right.
were the same size.
So we
We
used to
never
spar
put
all the
tips on me.
Mark. Dog walk. Dog walk.
Mark, I was
Mark.
marking you.
Wow. Wow.
Dog walked him.
Wow.
And then one summer he said, you know what, I'm tired of getting beat up by Hess. I can't beat him. I'm going to outgrow him. I know his dad is short. I know his dad is short. I can't beat him up. I'm going to just outgrow him. So literally, did you grow over summer? Yes or no? Did you grow over summer? Yes or no? He grew over summer.
Nope.
So one summer he fucking just shoots up and is like, oh, I guess we can't spar no more.
I grew over the years.
He said,
over the years.
Over time.
Over time.
He said, phew. Nah. So I came back to the sport, and that's when we pretty much started hanging around with each other more. We got better acquainted. And it just seemed like every time we hung around each other, we would have conversations that we just felt like needed to be recorded, you know? And at the time, at work, I would listen to podcasts all day, every day. And I actually saw this one podcast pretty much just blossom from nothing to like a big podcast. And then I thought about it, like, I was like, hey, bro, you know, we should start a podcast. And he was like, yo, I was thinking about the same thing. And then actually just kind of telling people, because at first we were going to save up for all the stuff that you see here.
Yeah.
So it would have cost a cool little ticket. So at first we were saving for it. And then just telling people, you know, what we wanted to do, which I pretty much think everyone should do. Like if you have an idea or a dream or something, talk to people because you never know, you know, who can help you.
Mm-hmm.
So talking to Gio, because Gio has a podcast Against the Ropes. So one day we were on his podcast Against the Ropes, and we pretty much told him like that we wanted to look into, you know, making a podcast. And he's like, yo, I help you, you know. And I think probably after, because we were training for a fight when we was on his podcast. After that fight, that weekend, like the weekend or two after the fight, we had our first episode. And now we're here, 36, maybe 37 episodes in. And, you know.
That's good. That's good.
So
Shout out to Gio. Shout out to Against the
Gio.
Ropes, man.
Yeah, Against the Ropes.
My dog.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Have to take that leap of faith.
Gotta take a leap of faith.
Yeah, you.
He left out the part where, you know, I'm the host, but and he's the co-host. But,
He asked
you know,
two questions the whole podcast.
You know, all I gotta do is sit here. You know what I'm saying? You do the work.
Right.
You know.
And it's funny because so on YouTube, our female audience on YouTube is larger, right?
Right.
But on the audio platforms, our female audience is larger. So so on the audio platform,
Yeah.
our female audience is
What
larger.
about you said they're both large.
They like when I talk to them in their ears.
No, they don't.
It's pretty much what I'm getting
No, they
at.
don't.
Yeah, I'm doing all the time.
They like my
They like when I'm all up in their ear.
my voice is very sensual.
Yeah. So
Welcome to the Children of Jesus podcast with your
BioMechanics. They about to take their AirPods and like, what the fuck? What the fuck are they doing?
Jaivion, Professor Cardinal, and my co-host.
Well, I think that's a good thing.
Yeah.
I mean, instead of like having like a bunch of guys like, probably
yeah.
just, you know, wanting to hear your voice and you're creepy about it, right?
They comment like, "Oh, this is a great episode. You guys sound amazing. You guys sound amazing." Nah, but yeah, man, and he was mentioning like the leap of faith. I feel like, you know, that's something you have to do. You know, sometimes you gotta take that leap.
Show them what you rocking real quick, man.
Oh, this is the brand. Did I show you this?
No, you did.
This is my the brand I started.
I like it.
Finhess the World clothing. The Finhess the World bomber jacket right here. This is one of the pieces we have. We have an online store right now. It's live. You know, I think I opened it a few days ago, and that's pretty much one of the things I've been doing since I quit my job. And believe it or not, oh shit, Mark is the one who pretty much was like, "Yo, fuck it, Cause I told him before, like I think one day after training, I was like, yeah,
That's
man,
strange.
you told me to quit my job too.
He did. He did.
No, but Mark, one day after training, I'm like, yeah, I'm thinking about quitting. He's like, quit. And then he told me about his iron worker background and like pretty much everything he was saying, like I resonated with. It sounded very similar as far as the construction and wanting to do something else. And he was like, man, fuck it. And then I saw how he was doing. I saw he was doing well with his business. And I was like, well, shit, he took the lead. I can take the lead.
Yeah.
And here we are.
Yeah, see, it was like 10 of you guys, I think, where I've helped you guys quit. So all you bosses out there, take that. Take that.
Mark's a real objective. He's not trying to train us. He's just trying to get everyone to quit their jobs, follow their dreams and shit. He's a motivational trainer.
Yeah, see, I get like these stories too where they're like, you know what I did? I grabbed the blueprints and I lit them on fire and I said, do the building yourself. I'm like, yeah. Like, see, that's the good stuff right there.
I gotta up my quitting story. I thought it was good.
Yeah, you gotta have a good story, man. You gotta end on a good
I didn't
note.
quit good enough. They said I can come back. Should I come back and quit better?
Yeah, that's basically
Go back.
Go back and just
Go
quit
back and
better.
quit better.
Fucking make sure I punch somebody. I gotta punch somebody.
lay them all out.
Nah, that's awesome.
But no, it's good because, making good money. I'm training like new trainers to do what I do.
Oh yeah, that guy take notes.
Yeah, the guy takes notes. There's Hamid. There's Kate.
Me.
Yeah, so like they're starting to like
You're starting your own cult. That's what I'm hearing.
basically. I gotta get some red cups and like make them wear I'll make them wear the Deadpool shirt all the time. They did Deadpool mask too.
Right, might as well.
Might as well.
If they can't breathe, you gotta keep it on. It
Yes.
doesn't matter.
Yes.
Doesn't matter.
Breathe out your pores.
But yeah, trying to get to that point where it's just like now I can just chill a little bit.
Yeah.
Don't have to be in that gym all day, 24/7.
And I think that's pretty much with any business. I think the objective is just kind of scale and try to be hands off as possible. You got to hire the right people and put them in a position so where you can just sit back and relax.
Exactly.
Because honestly, I don't believe I believe a lot of times when people start a business, they're just creating a job. I feel like the point of starting a business is to get your time back. And the only way to do that is kind of how you said, training people, having Jaivion run the podcast full time. I'm just behind the scenes, being a boss, being the boss.
I could have sworn I just said that.
What? This is your
That I'll sit back and let you do all the work.
Okay. Anyway.
Did I say that?
Anyway.
Correct me if I'm wrong. We
You're wrong.
we could roll the tape.
How much you think Jaivion weighs? This kind of chubby.
We can roll the tape.
This kind of fat. He ain't been coming.
Yeah.
I'm still tall.
Touche. Touche.
Nah. But I'm gonna let you go. Praise the Lord.
Thank you.
This has been a pretty good episode. This has been episode 36
Or
maybe
37.
37 of the Trenches podcast with your host Anthony Finhess.
And Jaivion the Professor Cardinal.
Whatever my name is. What do these guys call
Mark
me? Baby Mama.
Where can we find you?
BM.
Find me, mybiomechanics.com.
Yeah.
Instagram, I don't know. I think I have like 5 of them, so.
I'll put his Instagram links in the description. And it'll be dope too if after your online class drop. Well, we're gonna post clips of the videos and stuff. And then when your online class drops, send the link, and then we can post the online class link in the description just in case anybody want to check it out.
Yeah.
And if you guys found any entertainment, any information from this podcast, all that we ask is that you like, subscribe, comment. What else?
And turn that bell on.
Turn the bell on, but share it with one person.
I thought you said Cheryl. My bad.
This is why.
But I'd rather you turn that notification bell on.
Turn notification so you get notified when we drop a new episode. And we out. You're
Bird.
He hit spit at 16.
Oh, well,
Run it back.
he didn't stop. All the guests have to spit it on 16. No freestyle.
16 candles.
No freestyle.
Is this like a Drake thing?
No, it's not certified. Matter of fact, you should tell your barber to put you the heart, the certified lover boy heart. We're gonna end the episode after this. Me and his barber got beef. I got smoked with his barber. Every time he gets a haircut, Mark comes to the gym tripping. Big tripping, making us do the craziest fucking workouts. The craziest shit. Like when he got a haircut, I literally just wants to turn around. But he's fucking waiting. He sees me get out of my car. He's just waiting on me. I'm like, fuck.
I'm already on his IG looking at him walk up to like cartoon characters.
Here we go again. He got a fucking haircut. Yeah, so I paid his barber like a little 3 months ago. Just cashed him out.
Yeah, he's gone for 3 months now. 3 months. He's
Thank
not
God.
cutting my hair for
Yeah,
3
yeah.
months.
Yeah.
Thanks to this guy.
Get out of here.
Money talks. That's just a lesson that money talks.
So after 3 months, then what?
That's why I'm saving right now for another 3 months. It's a bill at this point. No, that's it.
Year.
Alright.
We gotta work on your year.
Yeah.
Children of the trenches.